Well, here we are, YouTube's in the big 5-0. I'm gonna let you have that sink in for a little bit, because the big 5-0, part 50, that's quite a hefty amount of Pokemon videos, especially being 20 minutes per video now. So, got a lot of gameplay out there so far, but we have very important work ahead of us still. We still gotta capture Moltres, we gotta face Blaine, and Giovanni, and then we have to go to Elite 4 obviously and get Mewtwo. So a couple things to take care of, but first and foremost it is getting the secret key here in this Pokemon Mansion in Cinnabar Island. I know you probably don't like this music, so I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible, and to do that, check the items. I bought 28 max repels. So I'm going to be using these repels to run away from the Pokemon. Obviously, I've captured every single Pokemon you can capture in Pokemon Blue here in the Pokemon Mansion. And I didn't capture a Weezing, so if I run into a Weezing sometime off screen when I'm in here again, I'll show it to you guys. But other than that, I'm not looking to capture a Weezing. You can get a Weezing in here. 1% occurrence rate, level 39 on this floor. So we're just going to ignore that right now, and we're going to start trekking through to get the remaining items. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to get. So let's start going here. So I'm going to use the max repel, obviously. And I'm trying to remember if I just came on this floor to end the video, or I need to go up those stairs regardless. Okay, I know now. We already went down into the southeast corner of this this floor, so I'm going to head up the stairs now that are right here, and I believe that'll lead me to the 3rd floor or not. I could be incorrect with that, but we will see. I'm going to head over here now, and I have with me I got an iron, so that means we're in the 3rd floor. I was already in the 3rd floor apparently, or maybe my notes are wrong. I did get that max potion, so unless that was in that little confined prison area that where I faced the burglar, not the Hamburglar, the actual burglar. So yes, it was over there. I believe that is correct. Yeah. So I'm gonna check this Mewtwo switch. Who won it? Yeah, it's a good question. I wonder who scripted this, frickin' Blaine. And we're not gonna be going out there because I believe that leaves you outside. So we're gonna face this guy real quickly. My mentor once lived here. Who was the mentor? I do not know. Is it Dr. Robotnik? Could be. Are my surmises too far-flung? Dr. Robotnik scared me. I don't know. He's like a 11-year-old. Dr. Robotnik was kind of freaky. Just how he appeared in Super Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Just appeared strange. Was not a fan of his image, the cartoon-ery behind him, making up words here as I go along. And this level 33 Magneton is probably not going to go down by a mere fly. Ha! Mere fly. Small fry. And I'm confused now, so I'm going to have to bank on this. Stupidly decided to use Wing Attack. Obviously, Fly's not going to do the trick. Get a critical hit, and it's not even going to end up working out for me. So I'm going to probably throw in a Quick Attack in there. And obviously, you can see right now, Big Bird's a level 54. It's a good level. I still have some training to do. Once again, I said I want to get him up to a level 60 or 65 before I go into the Elite 4. I'll be doing most of that training off-screen, Victory Road, or even here in the Pokemon Mansion, depending on what my feelings are about that as I go along. So I'm going to use Gust. I don't want to play with the type non-effectiveness, even though Special is terrible for Voltorb. And down goes the 3rd Pokemon in his crew. So I'm overwhelming apparently. Well, thank you. So you're stuck. Try jumping off over there. Suicide? Are you supporting suicide? Alright. You know what? Advice is not taken very well. So I believe there's a hidden item in here. It's in the southwest room. Unless I went down a floor. Crap. You would think there would be something down here of interest. So I'm just going to check each of these rocks unless my notes are incorrect, which they very well could be, as we've come to take note in. No. Am I striking no dice here? That's strange. I don't really know what the purpose of the existence of this room would be then. Nothing down here for me to... Alright, so I thought I ran into an item there, but it was frickin' repel wearing off on me. So I'm gonna jump down here, use it up again. And we're gonna head down, or up these stairs. That just is so misleading. So misleading. So I was looking forward to getting something from those stairs. I'm just gonna check once more. No, so nothing's saying about a southeast room. We have a couple more hidden items. So I believe we're looking for a max revive. It's a hidden item in the southwest room next to the max potion, so it must be in that little corridor down there. So I'm gonna have to head over there. And the lift key's in the basement, so I have a ways to go for the basement. And crap-ola, I'm gonna have to hit up the Mewtwo switch over there, because there was really nothing to draw me into by hitting this Mewtwo switch other than facing a dull scientist that supported suicide. So we're gonna head out here, go nap. No, we're not. And I'm just going to haphazardly jump into various stairs, and I don't know exactly where I picked up the max potion, but I know there is a hidden max revive down here, I believe. So I'm going to try out each of the rocks. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what will. Yahtzee, Yahtzee, Yahtzee. Yahtzee, max revive hidden in the rocks. How did it get there? I know Burglar was socking up some people down here, leading them to a bloody pulp sometime in the process. I don't know. I'm just going to stop it right there. That was ridiculous nonsense on my part, so I'm going to stop that anecdote. And now I believe that checks off everything on the third floor, other than some of the switches. We have tons of items in the basement still, and then one Carbos on the first floor, which I am very confused by, because I don't know where I would be missing a Carbos on the first floor. So I believe that was the third floor. Was that the third floor? This is the second floor, it appears. There's only one item here on the second floor. So we're going to head out on the first floor, and we're going to have to go to the basement here. So I'm going to have to find the access to the basement some way, somehow. And that Carbos is on the first floor. Probably could be in that little access point. I'm not sure what that the opening up that part of the gate does, so we're going to just head down to the items again. And bear with me, I know, searching for items is not the most exciting thing, but we actually do have somewhat of an incentive to find the lift key, so bear with me with that fact. Okay, bear with me. Be a man. I don't really know why I felt necessary to say be a man, but we're going to unswitch this guy, and this confused me probably just as much as it confused you, unless you're an expert in Pokemon Mansion. You major in Pokemon Mansion. Navigation. But you need a freaking map to get through this place. I mean, jeez. So, I believe changing certain switches on the next floor will open up floors that you would normally not have access to on previous floors, which is weird. It's a weird dynamic, but I believe Blaine had something to do with the architecture, with the functionality of this place, so I'm assuming that's why it's so strange. So I'm going to have to head back down here. I'm going to switch a Mewtwo switch. I'm going to head check back, because once we get access to the basement, much of the scenario, or not the scenario, excuse me, Age of Empires mode, much of what we have access to will change. So head back up here. I don't know if this is going to do anything, if it's going to work wonders for me. Okay, blocks that guy off. Don't need to go down there. Still have access to this. Coming through for me, so I believe, actually, I actually don't know. So max repels, those are very expensive. Weighing my pockets down, and I still don't have access to that gate area, so I'm going to have to try something real quickly. Go back to this first Mewtwo switch. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go to I'm going to switch it back on, and I'm going to head to the next closest Mewtwo switch, depending on what floor that is. I'm just befuzzled. I'm befuzzled right now. That's right, who won it? So switch that one off. Got the second switch on. This combo seems to strike a fancy. If not, I'll be disappointed. It doesn't. Okay, so we have no access to down there. I'm going to head back down to the next floor. Probably should have searched this up beforehand, but heck, that wouldn't be professional. That wouldn't be skilled of me. Getting some complaints from various people, so I'm not sure exactly on how many switches are on each floor. Nothing seems to be over there. We can read some of those notebooks and they'll reveal some stuff about their research here in the Pokemon Mansion, but it's not that exciting. Believe me, you. So I'm gonna switch Mewtwo guy right here. Dang right, who won it? It's kind of scary. Like, is there some kind of bomb located inside of the Mewtwo switch? I mean, I don't know why there would be, but with you taunting me like that, it's kind of perturbing. So I'm gonna switch Mewtwo off now. I flick him off because Mewtwo would, whatever Mewtwo does, side kick me, and this traps me in here, unfortunately. So if I have access to any other, I'm not sure if you have to. Crap, I am just bemused right now. I'm scared of this music. I'm lost in this juncture, and I'm trying to remember which one leads to what. Okay, so I believe you have to take this drop off down to there. That's what it was. Gosh, how did I forget this? Okay, so who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here. Well, darn right, I just jumped off a ledge. Should be dead right now. That's why there should not be anyone here. Not that someone can't jump off the ledge, but they're not indestructible. Mythbusters proves it right. Okay. So, wing attack this. And I don't know if any of you guys are fans of the TV show Storm Chasers. It's on Discovery Channel. If you are, I actually am in a weather class right now, and I got to listen to one of the main characters on that show, Reed Timmer. He did some talking about his work on that show and just his background. And so if you all like that show, you're familiar with him, then you're probably thinking that's cool right now, and it is. Okay, so here goes Wheezing. Good experience points right here. That's all I care about, using Pokemon for experience points. I just see a bunch of numbers jumbled up when I'm looking at a Wheezing. So I defeated this scientist. He's going to be mad at me once again. Ouch. A key. I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you poop it out just like your other stupid colleagues have done. So I found this Carbos that I was finally able to find. First floor, took care of all the items minus those that are lying down on in the basement. So I'm going to head over to the basement right now, obviously through there. And we're just going to be trying to stay on this area, down this floor, for as long as we possibly can. I believe there's some Mewtwo switches down here. If they're not, I'd be having to head to other levels again, which would piss me off. So I believe this is a TM down here, if I'm not mistaken. So this is TM14, which is awesome. TM14 sounds like some explosive. It's actually a Blizzard, so I'll be teaching Blizzard to Blastoise. At least I'm planning on it. Uh-oh, where am I now? You in a time warp? No, I'm just in the Pokemon Mansion. Blaine's just, striking the quizzical resonance with me right now. If that's even a thing. So Growlithe will go down here. There we go. Thank you, Growlithe, for... Is it Growlithe or Growlithe? I prefer either, actually. Just don't say it. There's no wrong way to say it. They all are appropriate to me. Ponyta, that's another question. Pony-ta. I basically say that you burning me? Really? Who burns big birds. I know they got very fragile feet with a little skin on it. That's probably why they're getting burned. And ahoo. Are you laughing because my feet are on fire? You can find stuff lying around. You can also steal stuff from other people. Don't think about it. Alright. So I'm going to heal up Big Bird real quickly. And I'm going to hit this Mewtwo switch. See what it can't open up for me. I believe it'll open up the one to the door to the left. I don't know if it'll open the one to the right, all the way to the right. So I'm just going to get this item. So this is a full restore. Pretty good item. I'm going to be needing that in the Elite Four for sure. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3. 3 more three more items separate from the lift key. And 2 rare candies. Yummy. So one of the rare candies is in the northwest corner. So it's a little bit up. By those plants, I believe. So I'm gonna have to get access to that somehow. Thank you, Repels, and thank you for having a good paycheck. That's all I can say. I'm a kid. Everyone reminds me of it, but I get this nasty paycheck that they can't even wrap their minds around. That's how strange this game is. So we're gonna face some more scientists, and bear with me. I know you don't want to see these scientists. This place is ideal for a lab. You dimwit. It is a lab. You're a freaking scientist. Open your eyes. Oh, I can't see. I have 8 focals on. Whatever that 10th focal is, not even bifocals. Making up stuff, but it's appropriate for you because you can't freaking see, you can't freaking observe. All you can train is your Magnemites, and for some reason you like to stunt their growth at levels 34. You don't allow them to evolve, but you allow your electrodes to evolve. Okay, and that just confuses me to no end. So hopefully you self-destruct. Okay, you're somewhat of an educated trainer. And Big Bird, although it's not very effective, puts the hurt on it quite a bit. And I probably should have used Gust or Quick Attack. I'm just going to use Quick Attack now, and that'll finish off this Angry Ball. So down goes Electrode, and good experience points there. Thank you, scientist. What was that for? I just ate the mic, so if you heard a bump there, that's what it was. I like it here. It's conducive to my studies. So up here we got a good amount of beds, and obviously there's a switch as well. So I'm not going to be pressing that switch quite yet. I'm going to see what I can gain access to without that switch. Obviously it won't be everything, but there is an item, and I believe this is the rare candy. So we're going to have to hit this switch real quick, and that'll give us access to the lift key, and it'll lead us right into the battle with Blaine in his interesting gym where you have to answer questions. I like that. I like testing the mind and the body. Even though the mind is part of a body, it is not the body. So here's the lift key. You think it's over. Or no, it's this is Solar Beam, excuse me. I'm an idiot. But you think that's over. You think all your non-lift key item getting is over. Well, you got a rare candy to find. So, is it in this tree? Is it in this tree? I have a 12.5% chance that a rare candy is in one of these trees. My notes likes to give me suspense and leave me with the last one. Rare candy. It doesn't say that the rare candy's in the plant, so that gives me some hope. There's rare candy, and I cannot wait to gobble you up. And it's not even Halloween. So here is the lift or secret key. Not what was it calling the lift key? The secret key. Excuse me. We got that taken care of. All the items are done for here in the Pokemon Mansion, and all the Pokemon as well. So good things happened here in the Pokemon Mansion. We took care of all of our duties here, minus getting that wheezing, but I'm not looking forward to getting a wheezing. No, neither are you. It's 1% occurrence rate. I'll do some training here later on, before I face Blaine, maybe. And if I run into a wheezing then, I'll plop it on screen. I'll record that. Then we'll face Blaine in part 51. So I'm going to use Boulder real quickly. I'm going to dig out of this mansion. Not that it's already blown up and strewn about inside. So I'm just going to heal up real quick. We'll do that on screen. Might as well. You got nothing better to do for the next 30 seconds of your life, so you can see me hand my Pokemon over to omnipresent Nurse Joy, and all 6 of my guys are healed up. So I'm just going to walk outside the Pokemon Center, enjoy the day on here on Cinnabar Island, enjoy the weather. Hopefully it's good weather, and I'm not inhaling a lot of ash. I am ash, so I am volcanic rubble, basically. So see you guys in part 51. Hopefully you enjoyed half the century mark. Big day on my part and your part, and I'll see you guys in 51. We'll take down Blaine.